Welcome to Scotland, and to their fascinating world of mythology, folklore, beliefs. Of fairy tales, incredible giants, unbelievable druids and witnessed water monster. In this video, journey through the enchanting realms of Scotland's folklore and mythology. From mythical creatures lurking in the depths of its waters to legendary heroes roaming its moors. The country is steeped in a rich tapestry of stories that continue to captivate imaginations worldwide. Also will provide the tour companies that specializes in folklore and mythology experiences in Scotland. But Scotland's folklore is more than just mythical beings and enchanting landscapes. It's a reflection of the country's history, culture, and identity. Through stories passed down orally through generations, we gain insight into the beliefs, values, and traditions of its people, offering a unique window into Scotland's past and present. Join us as we journey through ancient castles, verdant glens, and windswept moors, uncovering the legends and lore that have shaped Scotland's identity. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or a first-time adventurer, you will be spellbound by the magic and mystery of Scotland's folklore and mythology. So, let the tales of Scotland's past weave their spell upon you. Stay until the end and I will give you a list of best restaurants that have great food with mythical themes. Experiences in Scotland folklore and mythology. The Isle of Skye Fairy Pool. These enchanting pools are said to be inhabited by fairies and other mythical creatures. You can hike through the stunning fairy glen to reach the pools, where you can immerse yourselves in the mystical atmosphere and perhaps catch a glimpse of the elusive fairy folk. The Royal Mile in the heart of Edinburgh, a historic street steeped in folklore and legend. You can explore sites such as the real Mary King's Close, a hidden underground street where tales of ghosts and hauntings abound. Or visit the statue of Greyfriars Bobby. Before you forget, subscribe. A faithful dog said to have guarded his owner's grave for years. The Callanish stones are ancient standing stones on the Isle of Lewis shrouded in mystery and folklore. Believed to have been erected around 5,000 years ago, the stones are said to have mystical powers, and are associated with various legends, including tales of giants and druids. The Loch Ness Monster. A trip to Scotland would not be complete without a visit to Loch Ness, home of the legendary Loch Ness Monster. You can take a boat tour of the loch, keeping an eye out for the elusive creature, or visit the Loch Ness Centre and exhibition to learn more about the history and mythology surrounding Nessie. The Beltane Fire Festival in Edinburgh is held annually on April 30th. It celebrates the ancient Celtic festival of Beltane, marking the beginning of summer. The festival features fire performances and drumming, and ritualistic ceremonies inspired by Celtic mythology and folklore. The Fairy Glen is tucked away on the Isle of Skye. The Fairy Glen is a mystical landscape filled with strange rock formations and grassy knolls. According to local legend, the glen is inhabited by fairies and other magical creatures. You can wander through the otherworldly terrain, searching for hidden fairy homes, and soaking in the enchanting atmosphere of this captivating place. Dunvegan Castle, and the fairy flag is located on the Isle of Skye, is the oldest continuously inhabited castle in Scotland, and is steeped in history and folklore. One of its most famous artifacts is the fairy flag, a tattered piece of silk said to possess magical powers. According to legend, the flag was gifted to the clan by fairies, and has the ability to protect the clan in times of need. You can explore the castle's rich history and marvel at the mysterious fairy flag on display. The Kelpies towers over the Forth and Clyde Canal in Falkirk. The Kelpies are a pair of colossal horsehead sculptures that pay homage to Scotland's mythical water horses, known as Kelpies. These supernatural beings are said to inhabit lochs and rivers, luring unsuspecting travelers to their watery demise. You can marvel at the impressive steel sculptures, learn about the folklore behind the Kelpies, and even take guided tours inside the structures. The stone circles of Orkney is home to numerous ancient stone circles, such as the Ring of Brodgar, and the Standing Stones of Stenness, which date back over 5,000 years. These enigmatic monuments are steeped in mystery, and are believed to have served as ceremonial sites for rituals and gatherings. You can explore the stone circles, marvel at their impressive craftsmanship, and ponder the ancient myths and legends that surround them. The Jacobite steam train, Fort William to Malig. Known as the Hogwarts Express to fans of the Harry Potter series. The Jacobite steam train offers travelers a magical journey through the stunning Scottish Highlands. The train passes by iconic landmarks such as the Glenfinnan Viaduct, featured in the films, and offers passengers breathtaking views of lochs, mountains, and moors. You can ride the rails aboard this vintage steam train. They can immerse you in the enchanting landscapes that inspired the magical world of Harry Potter. Each of these experiences offers travelers the opportunity to immerse themselves in Scotland's rich folklore and mythology. Whether by exploring ancient sites shrouded in mystery or participating in traditional festivals inspired by Celtic legends. Don't forget to subscribe to help us with YouTube's algorithm. There are tour companies that specializes in folklore and mythology experiences in Scotland, offering travelers the opportunity to explore the country's rich cultural heritage and mystical landscapes. Here are a few notable ones. The Mercat Tours offers a variety of guided walking tours in Edinburgh, including evening ghost tours exploring the city's haunted closes and underground vaults. They also offer daytime tours focusing on Scottish history, folklore, and the city's literary connections. The Celtic Journeys specializes in small group tours that explore Scotland's ancient sites, sacred landscapes, and Celtic heritage. They offer customized itineraries that include visits to stone circles, ancient ruins and sites associated with Scottish mythology and folklore. The Heart of Scotland Tours provides guided tours to some of Scotland's most iconic destinations, including Loch Ness, the Isle of Skye, and the Highlands. They offer themed tours focusing on Scottish folklore, legends, and mythical creatures, allowing travelers to immerse themselves in the country's rich cultural heritage. The Timberbush Tours offers a range of guided coach tours departing from Edinburgh and Glasgow. They offer tours to destinations such as Loch Ness, Stirling Castle, and the Scottish Highlands, with knowledgeable guides who share stories of Scottish history, folklore, and legends along the way. Scottish Storytelling Centre is not a traditional tour company. The Scottish Storytelling Centre in Edinburgh hosts storytelling events, workshops, and performances that celebrate Scotland's oral traditions, myths, and legends. Visitors can experience traditional storytelling sessions led by skilled storytellers, immersing themselves in Scotland's rich storytelling heritage. There are castles you can stay in and provide tours of folklore and mythology experiences in Scotland. Staying in a castle and exploring folklore and mythology experiences in Scotland is a dream for many travelers. Here is a list of a few castles in Scotland that offer accommodations and may provide tours or immersive experiences related to folklore and mythology, along with approximate costs. Dalhousie Castle Hotel and Aqueous Spa is near Edinburgh, dating back to the 13th century, offers luxurious accommodations and an on-site spa. While they don't specifically offer folklore and mythology tours, the castle's rich history lends itself to tales of its past inhabitants and the surrounding area. Prices for a night's stay typically range from £150 to £300 or more, depending on room type and season. Glenapp Castle near Ayrshire is a 5-star relais and chateau hotel, offers elegant accommodations and stunning views of the Ayrshire coastline. While they don't offer specific folklore tours, the castle is situated amidst Scotland's rich history and natural beauty. Prices for a night's stay typically range from £300 to £800 or more, depending on room type and season. Duns Castle in Scottish Borders offers exclusive use rentals for groups, providing an opportunity to stay in a historic castle surrounded by picturesque gardens and woodlands. While they don't offer public tours focusing on folklore, private arrangements may be possible. Exclusive use rentals start from around £7,000 to £15,000 per night, depending on the number of guests and included services. Cawdor Castle near Inverness is famously linked with Shakespeare's Macbeth. Offers guided tours of its historic rooms, beautiful gardens, and woodlands. While they don't specifically offer folklore and mythology tours, the castle's connections to literature and history provide ample storytelling opportunities. Admission for guided tours typically ranges from £10 to £15 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Borthwick Castle is near Edinburgh, is a majestic fortress dating back to the 15th century, offers luxurious accommodations and a unique historic setting. While they don't offer specific folklore tours, the castle's impressive architecture and history evoke tales of Scotland's past. Prices for a night's stay typically range from £400 to £800 or more, depending on room type and season. Eilean Castle is near Kyle of Loch is one of Scotland's most iconic landmarks, situated on a small island at the meeting point of three lochs. While they primarily offer guided tours focusing on the castle's history and architecture, the surrounding area is steeped in Highland folklore and legends. Admission for guided tours typically ranges from £7 to £10 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Fyvie Castle is near Aberdeen, and it has centuries-old history and reputed ghost stories, offers guided tours of its grand interiors and expansive grounds. While the tours may not specifically focus on folklore, the castle's mysterious atmosphere invites tales of its past inhabitants. Admission for guided tours typically ranges from £10 to £15 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Glamis Castle near Dundee. It is also known for its association with Shakespeare's Macbeth, and numerous ghost stories. Offers guided tours that delve into its rich history and legendary tales. While the tours may not exclusively focus on folklore, the castle's eerie ambience inspires tales of mystery and intrigue. Admission for guided tours typically ranges from £10 to £15 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Balmoral Castle near Ballater, a favourite residence of the British royal family, offers guided tours of its gardens and exhibitions. While the tours primarily focus on the castle's royal connections and estate life, the surrounding Cairngorms National Park is steeped in Scottish folklore and natural beauty. Admission for guided tours of the gardens and exhibitions typically ranges from £8 to £12 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Culzean Castle near Ayr, perched atop dramatic cliffs overlooking the Firth of Clyde, offers guided tours of its elegant interiors and extensive grounds. While the tours may not specifically focus on folklore, the castle's history and stunning setting provide a backdrop for tales of Scottish legends. Admission for guided tours typically ranges from £10 to £15 per person, with discounts for children and seniors. Please note that the costs can vary based on factors such as room availability, seasonality, and additional services included in the booking. It's always recommended to check with the castle directly for the most up-to-date pricing and availability. Don't forget to subscribe. In Scotland, there are several restaurants that provide entertainment centered around folklore and mythology, offering guests a unique dining experience infused with storytelling, music, and traditional performances. Here are a few known restaurant examples along with their average costs. The Witchery by the Castle, located near the historic Edinburgh Castle, it offers an atmospheric dining experience in a lavish setting adorned with rich tapestries and antique furnishings. While they don't have specific folklore entertainment, the restaurant's Gothic ambience evokes Scotland's mystical past. A three-course meal for two with wine can range from £100 to £200 or more, depending on menu selections and beverages. The Scottish Storytelling Centre Cafe Bar in Edinburgh often hosts storytelling events, live music performances, and cultural gatherings that celebrate Scotland's rich oral traditions and folklore. Guests can enjoy traditional Scottish fare while listening to captivating tales from local storytellers. A meal for two with drinks typically ranges from £30 to £60, depending on menu choices and beverage selections. The Cellar Door restaurant, nestled in the heart of Edinburgh's Old Town, the restaurant offers a unique dining experience with regular themed events, including evenings dedicated to folklore, myths, and legends. Guests can enjoy delicious Scottish cuisine while being entertained by storytellers, musicians, and performers. A three-course meal for two with drinks can range from £60 to £100, depending on menu selections and beverage choices. The Tolbooth Tavern in Edinburgh is situated in a historic building dating back to the 17th century. The tavern offers a cozy atmosphere with traditional pub fare and occasional live music events featuring Scottish folk music and storytelling sessions. Guests can enjoy hearty meals and drinks while immersing themselves in Scotland's cultural heritage. A meal for two with beverages typically ranges from £30 to £50, depending on menu items and drink choices. The Clacag Inn, located in the stunning Glencoe Valley, it is renowned for its lively atmosphere, hearty pub grub, and regular live music events featuring traditional Scottish folk music. While not explicitly focused on folklore, guests can soak in the ambience of Scotland's rugged landscapes and vibrant music scene. A meal for two with drinks can range from £40 to £70, depending on menu selections and beverage preferences. The Last Drop Tavern, situated in Edinburgh's historic Grassmarket area, the tavern offers traditional Scottish cuisine in a cosy setting. They occasionally host themed evenings featuring live storytelling sessions, traditional music performances, and folklore-inspired entertainment. A meal for two with drinks typically ranges from £30 to £50, depending on menu choices and beverage selections. The Ship Inn, overlooking the picturesque Ely Harbour in Fife, it offers fresh seafood dishes and traditional Scottish fare. They host regular music nights featuring local folk musicians and storytellers, providing guests with an authentic taste of Scotland's maritime folklore. A meal for two with drinks can range from £40 to £60, depending on menu items and beverage preferences. The Three Sisters Bar, located in the heart of Edinburgh's Old Town, the bar is a popular spot for drinks, pub food, and live entertainment. They host themed events throughout the year, including Scottish Ceilidh nights with traditional music, dancing, and storytelling. A meal for two with drinks typically ranges from £30 to £50, depending on menu selections and beverage choices. The Crofter Bar and Restaurant, nestled in the Scottish Highlands, it offers hearty Scottish cuisine and panoramic views of Loch Ness. They occasionally feature live music evenings with local musicians performing traditional folk songs and sharing tales of Highland folklore. A meal for two with drinks can range from £40 to £70, depending on menu items and beverage preferences. The Scran and Skye in Edinburgh, co-owned by Michelin-starred chef Tom Kitchen, it offers a relaxed dining experience with a focus on seasonal Scottish ingredients. While they don't typically host folklore events, guests can enjoy traditional Scottish dishes in a charming setting. A meal for two with drinks typically ranges from £60 to £100 or more, depending on menu choices and beverage selections. These restaurants offer guests the opportunity to enjoy delicious Scottish cuisine while being immersed in the country's rich cultural heritage through storytelling, music, and traditional entertainment. Prices mentioned are approximate and can vary based on menu choices, drinks, and additional entertainment offerings. Before going to Scotland for folklore and mythology experiences, people often have questions to ensure they make the most of their trip. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Leave a comment to let me know how much you liked or not this video. Thank you for watching this YouTube video and helping with the algorithm.